Alright, so welcome to the fourth race. I nearly said first race. The fourth race of season 4, and we're here at Canada. I am joined with Man. How are you doing? How are you doing today?
I'm fine. How about you?
Yeah, I'm really good. I'm interested to see how this is going to unfold, this qualifying session, as it looks like it's going to be dry. I'm not sure about the race at the moment, but I'm really interested to see how this is going to go for everyone.
Let's just hope we finish the race this time, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's hope that nothing like last week happens. As we see Luca going out for mediums, I think. He's currently got the medium tyres on.
Maybe just to set a banker, because
Yeah.
I think if you really want to qualify on the mediums, you go out a bit later than that. So
Yeah. So just seen from Risa in the chat is dry quali, dry race, which is what we like to see.
I think the track is exciting enough even when it's dry. So
yeah, I think having it wet will just not be good.
just chaos, I guess.
Yeah. Especially right here down at the Wall of Champions, that would just be chaos.
It had a lot of broken front wings.
Yeah, so we see Luca going down turn 1, good entry, trying to carry through some speed through turn 2. All the way through turn Now this is somewhere where I expect some people to get invalidations and pick up penalties right through that chicane, as it is downhill and it catches out a lot of people.
It's a very tricky corner because the entry is like kind of blind, and the braking and acceleration into that corner is very weird and tricky. So
yeah, especially through those two corners that Luca just went through. It's also very tricky because as you get to the entry of the corner, like before you get to the entry, the exit is blind.
Yes, and
so,
if you really want to carry speed through there, you have to be pretty much on the limit, and it's very easy to go wide and cut the left corner.
Yeah, like I was talking about before, you can really cut some corners. Luca already sets a 181 on mediums. We were talking about before before this started that maybe a 177, 178 is more realistic, and Luca already sets a 181 on mediums.
That's absolutely insane. Jesus.
But something that has happened is that Pricey has joined the session. So he joined about 10 seconds ago, which he won't be able to participate in qualifying, so we'll be starting from the back of the grid.
Yeah. So looking at Julian right now, he's also setting a lap on the mediums.
Where is he in a moment? Oh, actually, Pricey is in the pits. So he is able to set times. He can take control.
That's good for him then.
So I think he may be pulling out of this.
Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, he's pulling out of the lap.
So Riese currently purple in sector 1. He is on softs.
Yeah. But like you were saying before, he is a very quick driver.
Yeah, he really is.
But it's whether he can put himself on the same level as Luca and Julian.
Well, I don't think anyone is going to come near Luca's time on mediums. On softs, yes, but I don't think anyone is going to beat him on mediums.
Yeah.
So Riese pulled out of his lap, I think.
Yeah. I think he's going to be setting a new one.
Yeah.
I think it may be the same for Shay. Is he set at 112?
He's up half a second and it's oh. That's a bit sketchy through the faster limits. Yeah, it's 1.3 up in sector 2 on his current lap.
Ooh.
Bit deep there.
Yeah. If he can continue to go faster, he might get into the 9s.
I think he should be able to do that. I think he probably pulled out down the straight.
Yeah. Oh, invalidated. Let's see what time he would have got. It's a 1:10.2. So
yeah.
that would have put him above Captain Blade in 11th.
Yeah, I think touching the wall didn't really gain him any time.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just gonna hop on board with Pricey right now as he spun and
he's in the wall.
He's just gone onto the power way too early there.
Double crossing the line, P2.
It's not a bad lap, but 183.
That's a good banker, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at people like Luca, Julian, maybe even Dobby now to get into the 7s.
Luca is out on the same set of mediums. Oh, and I think he invalidated his lap already.
Yeah, he invalidated. He's completely behind the corner. He's making his own line through the corner.
The esports line, I think.
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. But I think it's interesting that Luca's going out on the same, because he doesn't need to set any more laps. He can just he can put in like a little bit more fuel and just take it as a practice. What has Eden just done? He's just crashed into the wall on his outlap.
That's not what you want to do on your outlap.
Yeah, that's not what you want to do. But so yeah, just like I was saying before, like Luca, he may be just putting a bit more fuel in the car so he can almost treat this like a practice session.
I think Julian pulled out of another try. I don't know if he wants to do 3 laps on the same set of mediums.
Yeah, I don't think he...
The thing is, I'm not sure if Luca really wants to start on the mediums if he's still setting laps on them, because it just means that they wear out.
Yeah.
So, and
so yeah.
Also on a lap.
I mean, it says a 1:14.6.
Yeah, but that's not representative.
Yeah. Let's hop on board with Pricey as he... I think he did pull up. Maybe, I think he pulled out. I don't know, I think the time is glitched for me. Shay's got the wrong setup on.
Yeah, the time for Price for me says 1:19, 1:20.
Yeah,
so
I don't think I'm not sure.
Maybe he spun again, or I don't know. So Shay is using the wrong setup.
Yep.
That's not good.
But I mean, Pricey, I don't know. That's a bit weird.
Maybe
it was just a glitch time, but he does get on the power too early there on the curb, and it just steps his rear out a little bit. But he's gonna continue on with the lap as Julian. So it's a 183 on 3 lap old mediums, and Luca has put the softs on, and he's in the bits.
And P3, 4 and 5 all on their outlaps on softs, so let's see what they can do.
And Baraka's on his outlap as well. So I'm just going to keep on board with Pricey here, as he is setting a time on the mediums. There is only 3 people currently, but we see, who was that who jumped? Risa! Oh, on the mediums! He goes faster than
Oh.
Luca.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if we are just slow that we expected the whole time to be in 7-7 or if they are just insane.
Yeah.
I'm very
But
surprised by those times, to be honest.
yeah, Pricey has gone 15th on mediums with a 194, which I think he will definitely be looking to go out on another lap on the soft tyre. But I think we should hop on board with Baraka as he is just going down the back straight, about to start his lap, I think. No, he just completely cuts out the chicane. Let's hope that he doesn't do that on his flyer. He's already backing out of the lap.
Yeah, I think when you cut the last chicane, the next lap is also going to be invalid.
Yeah.
So.
When you cut the last corner, yeah.
Stinner is currently improving while Dobby's lap is invalid.
Yeah, let's hop on board with Stinner and just see. Do you see how much he had improved?
I think about almost 2/10, so he might jump one spot up.
He might jump Santero, it all depends on how he takes this and he validates.
Yeah.
Let's see what time he would have got. I think he's doing that anyways.
Well,
Or 186. So he would have jumped up to 5th. He would have jumped. But Eden does that instead with 184.
Wait. I think I saw... Wait, who just got a 5-place grid penalty? Yeah, Captain Blade got a 5 place penalty for a collision with Pricey.
Oh.
That's interesting.
They're both in the pits. So maybe it was a collision in the pit entry.
Possibly, yeah. It's tough to figure out who's going where and how fast everyone is going.
Yeah.
So it's a tough pit entry.
Because yeah, the entry to the pits has got the exact same line as the entry to the last 2 corners, like the last chicane. So it's really hard to tell who is going to be going where, whether you're going into the pits or not.
Yeah. Showing Lisa on Inters?
I don't know why he's... Oh, there we go. It's just a mistake.
Showing into the pits. EMP Fox into the pits.
So the top 5 at the moment, well, even down to Showen, the top, what is that, 9 are separated by, well, even the top 11 are separated by less than a second.
Well,
PMP Fox, but Showen retired. Baraka's done a 177.
There we have there's our 177 finally.
There it is. If Baraka can do a 177, then Luca, Julian, I think, yeah, Luca's gonna be going out on a set of softs. I think Julian may go out on softs as well.
I think Andy is going, yeah, he's going slow, so he's not on the lap right now. And Sean retired?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure what happened there.
He's in a very good spot right now in P11, but I don't think he would stay there.
Yeah, Andy's going for it. He's just doing an in lap.
Pricey on the lap.
See what Price he does. He's 4 temps up at the moment, which would put him only about 13th. Maybe 13th, 12th at the moment if it stays like this. He does get clean entry and exit through turns 8 and 9. Then going into the turn 10 hairpin, he does take a wide entry, hoping to carry more speed. Sometimes that works, but if you go too wide, you just end up losing speed.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm looking at Dobby. See what he does.
And he's going straight into the pits.
They'll
I
be
think.
just improving in Sector 1.
Yeah, by less than half a tenth. Let's stick on board with him.
Clean through there.
Cap left the session. He does get a purple sector too.
I think that's the game being glitched. I think he's too far for that to be, for the sector to be purple.
It's good through the last chicane. He goes towards the line. He does improve by 1.5 tenths, but it only moves him up to 5th.
Luca was up by just over 10th, but he messed up the chicane and pulled out, so...
He may be going for another one.
He's just leaving the pits. So now it comes down to who gets a clean lap in, I think.
Yeah, Luca's going for another lap here. Baraka is back in the session, but he won't be able to do another lap.
No.
So his time of a 1:77 is enough to put him on provisional pole as Lucas at the purple sector 1.
Improving by 3 times in sector 1 already.
Let's see if we can get to the 175s. He does go a bit wide into the entry. But let's see. Still 3 tenths.
That could be very close.
He does lock up a little bit. As you see, Captain Blade retiring from the session in last place.
Julian also improving.
He is getting a little bit of a toe here off Andy. Did get just a small bit. Oh, makes some contact with the wall just a little bit, but 177, it puts him in second place. So at the moment, front row lockout for AlphaTauri. Let's see Julian. Oh, so I think 8th.
I don't think he will be happy with that.
No, definitely not.
In first 3.5 tenths up in sector 2.
But Dobby at 181 is only enough to put him up into 3rd. So let's see how Risa does. He is one of the only drivers left. He does invalidate.
Oh no.
Let's see what his time would have been. A 1714. It would have been enough for pole.
Oh.
I think there's 2 drivers still. No, Bats has slowed down and Dreamsy goes 15th.
So that's our grid then.
So a big surprise is Julian is down in 9th.
Yeah, he won't be happy with that, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he definitely won't be happy. But you gotta say, if you're Bats and you're starting 11th, if you're starting P11, that's a good place to be, especially on a track around here.
Definitely is.
So Julian and Risa are starting on the mediums.
Oh yeah, Risa didn't improve his time.
And Julian did his lap on 3-lap old mediums.
That could be a problem.
It could be a big problem for Julian.
Yeah. But I think Risa will actually take that.
Yeah, so AlphaTauri front row lockout. Then we have big surprise in Julian in 9th. And then obviously in last place we do have Captain Blade. Just the main key points. But Dobby as well. I'm I'm happy that he's that high.
Yeah, he's shown pretty good form recently. Also last week, I think he was top 3, if not pole.
Yeah. But let's just have a look at the driver standings at this moment. So, in first place of the driver standings is still. I'm not sure if Bahrain. Did the Bahrain race happen?
That's where we got the red flag. It
Yeah,
got
it was
cancelled.
supposed to be happening
Yeah,
again.
they rescheduled until 1 week after the last race in
Yeah.
France.
Okay. So,
So
yeah.
Dobby's still leading the championship.
Yeah. He's leading by 4 points to Risa. And then further down we have Lucas, 6 points behind Risa, and then Baraka a further 9 points. And then Bat's just 1 point behind him as we start formation lap. Then in seventh place we have Julian, 1 point behind Hamres, and then eighth place we have Tomo, who's another 1 point behind Julian. And we have the two drivers on 8 points in Boogeyman and Eden. On 5 points we have Andy Boseman is on 4. In 12th, Santero is on 1. In 13th, then we have a few drivers who have yet to score a point. We have Young Breezy, Stinner, Dreamsy, F1atic, Showen, and Nick. And of course, the two reserve drivers in Captain Blade and Pricey, as well as a newcomer in TUF1, which is PMP Fox. And of course, a driver who was in this division last season in Shea, who's making his first appearance as a reserve driver.
Actually, do you know how we did last season? Because I was a bit surprised to see him go down into TF2.
I think he was towards the back of the grid. I just think he was like struggling a lot, and I think he made a decision to be dropped down into TUF2.
Okay. So looking at the strategies, everyone outside the top 10 is on mediums except Toma and Captain Blade. So I don't know if they are going to go for a 2-stop, but I would say they will. Because if you start on the mediums, you pretty much commit to the 1-stop, or you go soft to be faster towards the end. But I am not sure.
Yeah, Shea, when he was in TUF1, he only did 2 races and he retired in both.
Ah, okay.
So we've got more medium runners than I think, as we get 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. We have Baraka getting a good start, but as well Luca, his teammate just cut straight in front of him as it is getting his safety car.
What happened there?
Shea.
Shea,
Showen. Not sure what happened.
I think I saw a broken wing on an Alfa Romeo.
I think that may be shown.
Yeah, he's missing his left end plate.
There's a lot of collisions going on here.
What is happening? A lot of 5-second penalties already for contact. Wait, I will check the race directory real quick because.
I think Shea has 5 seconds, Showen has 5, F1atic, Young Breezy, Captain Blade, and Dreamsy.
Showen actually has 10, I think.
10.
He's twice in the race director.
Even though no one's at the race, there is a safety car.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys will use that to make sure they get their wings changed and get rid of the time penalties as well. Because those 5 second penalties can be served in the pits,
Yeah.
Yeah, so Captain Blade has 10, Shonen has 10, Shay has 5, F1etic 5, Young Weezy 5, and Dreamzy 5.
Yeah. I think Boogeyman's in the pits, showing F1atic. Yeah, all the people with penalties apart from... Oh, and Pricey gets 5-second penalty for speeding. The only person who had a penalty who hasn't pitted at the moment is Shay.
Okay. Maybe he's thinking he will lose too much time, or I'm not sure.
Pricey had wing damage. I didn't even notice that. There's just a bit of an unsafe pit release there from the Williams mechanics, but Pricey has jumped 3 places coming into the pits.
I think that's the benefit of being the last box in a garage in the pit lane.
Yeah, definitely.
And if we look at the top, Reese actually managed to gain a place on his mediums.
Yeah, he did, which is it's good to see from him, as he's the front runner on the medium tyres, so he does have quite a lot of soft runners behind him. So let's hope that he can actually keep this place. But as you know, it is so much easier to warm up the soft tyres. It takes so much more effort to warm up the mediums. So I think he may struggle in that place.
I think the only thing Reese is really trying to focus on his medium sim is to stay within the DRS of the guys ahead, to make sure he doesn't lose touch with them.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think it's the dirty air and the chicanes is pretty bad, but you have this very long break straight and 2 DRS straights, so I think he could be able to do that.
Yeah.
Obviously, depending on his pace on the mediums.
Yeah, definitely. But just looking at, I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the position changes at the moment. So we've seen Risa and Dobby swap places. We've seen Shay go up 5, which is a big improvement. We've seen Tomo go up 1, Boogeyman's gone down 1, Showen's gone down 3, and he's still got another 5-second penalty. And then Pricey's gone up 4. The safety car does come in this lap. F1atic's gone down 1, Dreamsy's gone down 3, Captain Blade has stayed, and Young Breezy has gone down 2 places. But the safety car is coming in.
Good to see that it actually is coming in and not staying out five laps like last week.
Oh yeah. How do you think Baraka will take this? Do you think he will wait until he gets to the line, or just go straight away?
He's already going.
Yeah, he's already going. But if you look at Luca, he's stuck right behind him.
Arisa also had a great restart. Dobby losing a bit.
Oh, Andy has taken the place from Santero, so now he's in 5th. We haven't seen any other changes apart from Captain Blade getting ahead of Dreamzy, which is picking himself up 1 spot.
And Baraka. Luca was very close going into turn 1, but Baraka got a bit of fielding space now, half a second gap.
Yeah, he isn't currently using any ERS, and neither is Luca, so he's just sticking behind on raw pace at the moment. As Baraka does use overtake, and so does Luca. But
something you also can't forget is we have 2 teammates on the same strategy in P1 and P2, so there might be the chance of an undercut for Luca, which is very powerful around here. That's how I lost my win in TUF2, so I know how that feels.
You see Toma getting penalty, and Pricey as well as Andy sets the fastest lap. And Young Breezy has left the session.
I think he disconnected. His ghost is still driving around, so...
We saw Shay make a move on Boogeyman, and Showen making a move on Boogeyman as well. So that may have been a mistake which led to those overtakes from Boogeyman.
Riese had a look down the inside and Luca completely overshoots the corner. And Riese into P2. Riese just looked down the inside but backed out of it and made Luca completely miss the braking point.
It's very rare to see Luca make mistakes.
It really is, but I think he turned off his racing line just recently, so
yeah,
we forgive him. We forgive him.
Yeah, we forgive you, Luca. So Riese sets the fastest lap on mediums.
He's flying right now.
1:11 888.
But yeah, the top 10 all within the airs of each other.
So tyres at the moment, we have quite a few medium runners. We have obviously Riese, Julian, Bats, Shay, Showen, Boogeyman, F1atic, Captain Blade and Breezy. Then we have one person on the hard tyres, which is Dreamsy, and then the rest on soft tyres. So let's see who's close on track at the moment. I think the closest cars on track is Pricey to F1atic. So let's hop on board with that battle as he did. Pricey did have a look down the inside, but chose the better option of sticking behind.
So
we do have Showen, who's 3 tenths behind Shay.
Julian might go for a move on Eden. Yeah, Eden just lets him go.
Yeah.
Oh no, he doesn't. But Julian still gets past.
I did think that maybe he squeezed him off the track on the outside of that corner, but Eden just got behind him in time.
Yeah. And Reese is looking very, very, very strong on his mediums. He dropped Luca out of his DRS.
Wow. He's
flying at the moment.
Let's have a look at penalties at the moment. So Andy's on 3 seconds, Toma's on 6, Showen has still got a 5-second penalty. We have Shay on 8 seconds, we have Boogeyman on 3, Pricey's already on 11, and Dreamsy just picked up a 3-second time penalty right there. I'm not sure if I mentioned, Captain Blade is on 8. Baraka made contact with the wall, and Riese
into P1 on the mediums.
I'm really interested to see how this will play out for Riese.
Yeah, me too. Especially if he's going to go for the soft and the one stop, or if he's going for the hards and one stop. Maybe a 2-stop, but I don't think he will do that. He's looking rapid at the moment. Yeah. Almost already out of DRS of Baraka.
Wow. He is just setting another level of pace. He's already 1.2 seconds ahead.
Someone put in a lot of work ahead of this race.
Yeah. Or he's just really good at this track.
Yeah, maybe. I think everyone has that one track they are very good at. Maybe it's Canada for him.
Yeah, maybe.
And everyone outside the top 10 except Young Breezy already have a
Baraka's in.
And that's definitely a 2-stop.
Yeah, I think he may be going soft, medium, soft. He may be going soft, medium, soft. He is changing his front wing, so he did have damage.
Yeah, okay.
But at the
So
moment he is down in 17th.
so F1 also changes wing but goes onto these softs again. Try see. I think he has a penalty changing his wing and onto the hards.
So he's looking to go to the end, I guess, from here.
Yeah.
He isn't. Oh, there we go.
Yellow flag. I think that's a Renault.
Yellow flag. That's
that was Shay.
Shay.
Don't know what happened.
Does he
there.
have wing damage? Yeah, he's got wing damage.
Yeah, he was
His
in the middle of the group, so.
Yeah.
And that's the second Renault off.
Oh.
James also into the wall.
Both Renaults have wing damage. And Eden has picked up a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. This race is just crazy.
Jamesy is... I think he's screwed if there won't be a safety car because he was on the hards and now he has wing damage again.
Yeah.
Not looking good for him. Luca into the pits.
Let's see where.
Behind Dobby, so Dobby undercut Luca.
Wow.
What are those tire situation looking at?
So yeah, most people are on the medium tyres apart from Stinner, F1atic, Andy who hasn't pitted, and Toma who hasn't pitted. Then we have two runners on the hards, Pricey and Shay.
So is it Toma? No, Toma got overtaken by Showen. So I think if you want to do the soft medium on this track, so the one stop you have to go around 15 to 16 laps.
Yeah. I think on these mediums, Risa will have to go another 9 laps to do a one stop.
Yeah, and looking at Andy and Toma right now, I would guess around 5 to 6 laps more, maybe.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But just Risa is just on another level. He's just still setting fastest laps.
Yeah, he's...
Shay's retired.
Into the pits, so I don't think
he retired into the pits.
Ooh, did Risa touch the wall there? It doesn't look like he has damage.
He may have a little bit of damage. Sector 1.
Yeah, that's just the AI of shaking the pits. Julian, I think, will want to get past Andy as quick as possible. Both on different strategies. So.
Yeah.
And right now the mediums, even the old mediums will be much faster than the old soft, so...
Yeah. He is closing up very quickly to Andy. Oh, Andy has a little bit of a wobble. Let's see who is the last of the late breakers. Andy goes a bit deep, switch back, not close enough. Didn't carry through enough speed, but he may get him on this straight. He doesn't go for the toe.
I think Andy
just showing his speed. He doesn't need a toe to get past him.
Whoa. That was...
As Andy goes straight into the pits.
So I think...
Maybe a two-stop for him.
Or he's going onto the hards, which...
Let's go mediums is a two-stop.
And he's changing his wing.
Yeah, I think it's very, very difficult to not get damage.
Yeah, it really is. because you really have to push the chicanes to be fast, and the walls are so close, so it's very hard to stay out of the wall.
So the top 4 runners at the moment are all on mediums that have lasted over 10 laps. So do you think they will probably pit in around lap 19, lap 20? Or maybe Showen will pit 1 lap later than the other 3 ahead.
Yeah. I would say, I would guess if they are going onto the softs, they would have to put lap 21, lap 22.
Yeah.
So I guess they are going to try that. That's what I would say right now. And also, Julian, Reese and Dobby are pretty much the only guys up there without a penalty apart from Baraka. Actually, what are the penalties?
So we have Bats on 3 seconds, Showen has still got that 5 seconds. Luke has got 3 seconds. Santero's got 3. Boogeyman has 6. Fox has... Oh... Fox makes the move stick on Boogeyman. But Fox has 3 seconds. Stinner has 3. Baraka just breezes past Boogeyman. Yes, Stinner has 3. Eden has 8 seconds. Andy has 6. Toma also has 6. F1atic has 3. Captain Blade has 8. Pricey has 9. And Dreamsy has 3. So let's have on board with Showen, as he got very close to Bats there, going into the chicane.
Both are low on EAS, even though Bats still has a bit more than Showen.
Yeah. But Boogeyman's going into the pits and putting on the hard tyres, and in the process he did pick up 5-second penalty as F1atic picks up another 3-second penalty. And there was one before that, but I didn't quite catch it. Bats gets his second penalty.
Yeah.
Pricey gets another penalty, taking his total to 12 seconds. As Boogeyman makes a move on his teammate, they're switching positions here, and Captain Blade was taken out wide by Boogeyman.
Boogeyman gets ahead.
Oh.
Yeah, he stays ahead. PMP Fox going past Santero down the straight.
Not a bad move. He does pick up a penalty as well.
Showen sending it into turn 1 and he got past, but there was a lot of contact. So.
It wasn't clean, but look at Dobby on the outside of Bats turning into the inside. So in a space of 3 corners, Bats has gone from P3 to P5, and he's got Luca all over the back of him as he takes a very defensive line. But I don't think it's enough to hold back Luca. No, it isn't.
No, I think.
And now PMP Fox is coming into the mix right on the back of Bats, and this has turned into such a bad lap for Bats as there's contact between the two.
This is absolute chaos right now. I love it.
And Bats has lost another position, and look who's behind him. Baraka. They're all just lining up to overtake Bats.
He lost 5 positions in 1 lap.
It's just gone from bad for worse as Baraka makes a very audacious move. And Showen has gone into the pits. And Risa as well, he's come in. And he's put on another set of mediums.
Oh.
So he's gonna be switching to softs at the end.
but he did half the race on the used mediums and now he's going for the same tire?
He's gone for a new set of mediums.
But he could have easily done soft.
Yeah.
I'm a bit confused by that. Maybe he knows something that I don't. I mean, he's in TUF1 and I'm not, so.
Yeah. As he's very, very close. He was very, very close to Luca there. As Bigger Man picks up another 3-second penalty. Captain Blade is in the pits. Yeah, he. Just looking at what Corey said, it looks like he has messed up his strategy.
Yeah, it really does.
Because now he will have to make another pit stop onto the softs right at the end. So it may have ruined his chance to get a race win here.
He does get past Luca. Yeah,
oh, he did push Luca out wide.
Bit of contact doesn't hurt. So.
Luca picks up another 3-second penalty, so now that is 6 seconds.
That won't help him, I think. And I'm pretty sure he won't be happy with that either. Now let's see how far Risa can get past Dobby. I think it should be an easy move. Fresher tires, Dobby doesn't have DRS, so I think he should get past down this main straight, or the long DRS straight. Corey just mentioned something that there might be rain in the end.
Yeah. It was getting a bit dark earlier in the race.
So, well, what happens if it starts raining, but it's not raining enough to go for
great exit from the chicane by Risa, and
he's back into P1.
Easily gets past. Or maybe he just feels really confident on the mediums.
Maybe that as well, but he might do the. I mean, he's back in that P1, and
he's nearly got a second gap already.
Yeah.
He's already got.
Yes. Sorry.
He's already got a second gap to Dobby behind him. He's definitely like he feels so much more confident on the mediums than the softs.
Yeah. And also the softs die out really fast on this track, so maybe he thinks that it's better to put in a very short stint on the softs than going a bit longer twice on them.
Yeah, maybe.
Lots of maybes today. Luca.
Oh.
Into P2. Yep, ahead before the braking zone.
So let's hop on board with Julian as he's up into 7th place, having just overtaken Bats. It's been a quiet race for him.
Yeah, and Stinner and Ian in the pit, let's see what they go on. Stinner mediums, Eden on the hards. Okay.
But did Eden start on mediums?
Let me check that real quick. Nope. Eden is soft, medium, hard right now.
He could have, I think, maybe he could have stretched the mediums a bit longer and he could have gone back onto the soft.
A lot of different strategies today.
Maybe even gone on to another set of mediums.
Yeah.
As Pricey picks up another penalty, he is on 18 seconds at the moment.
And Risa just stretching his muscles, already 2.5 second gap.
Ooh. Fox gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
Which is very easy to do on this track.
Yeah, but looking at Julian, he's up into 6th now. But he is
and he has
3
no penalties.
Yeah, he has no penalties and he's just under 3 seconds behind Santero, who does have 3 seconds. So if he can close this gap, he will get up into P5 as the only person who he will really be able to overtake if he gets past Santero. It may be Luca.
Yeah, I was about to say, Luca with 6 seconds, that could be big for Julian.
Yeah, definitely. So just looking at the intervals to the leader, Luca is 3.4 seconds back, then Dobby is 4.3. So just looking at the gap between Luca and Julian, it is about 6 seconds. Yeah, it's pretty much just 6 seconds.
And
As Santero comes into the pits, he's putting on another set of mediums. He could have gone softs from here.
Yeah,
if he really looked after his tyres, he could have gone onto the softs.
Yeah.
But maybe he's just not confident enough to look after his tyres.
Yeah.
But it's better to go for the safe option.
Better safe than sorry, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
So Baraka. Oh, and Julian just got his first penalty.
That's not good for Julian, but this is a very hard track to go without getting any penalties.
So he wouldn't lose any positions if it stays like that, but he also wouldn't gain anything.
Yeah.
Luca would drop 2 positions out of the podium places.
Oh.
And Dobby gets a 5 seconds. Oh no. He was penalty free and now he gets a penalty for speeding. That's so unfortunate.
So now it's just how many? It's only 4 drivers without penalty. Oh, who's that? Dreamsy.
Into the wall. And he does have damage.
Yeah, he definitely has damage. I did catch it on. He just went onto the power way too early on the exit, and it just turned his car 90 degrees to the right and just put himself into the wall. And
young Breezy's AI is just having a bit of fun, still driving around.
Oh yeah.
He just got lapped by P16. Wow. So, let's see. I think that's just Dreamsy going slow with his damage. I don't think.
Yeah. As we see Luca coming in. Luca's in the pits. Let's see.
I would, soft.
Yeah, he's on the soft tyres.
Yeah.
Let's see where he does come out. I think he'll come out. He'll come out just behind Dobby.
Thomas. I would say just ahead of Thomas.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely ahead of Thomas.
Yeah, just behind Dobby. But Captain Blade picks up another penalty. As the order now is looking: Risa in first, Baraka second, Julian is in third. Then we have Andy in fourth, Dobby in fifth, Luca in sixth, Toma in seventh, Santero in eighth, Fox in ninth, Stinner and Bats occupying the Red Bull seats in 10th and 11th. Then we have Showing in the AlphaTauri, Alfa Romeo in 12th. We have Boogeyman in 13th. Eden and F1 Attic occupying. Oh, interruption as Julian makes a move on Baraka.
Into P2.
Oh, we've got some very interesting racing, but going back to the order, we have Eden and F1 Attic occupying the Hasses in 14th and 15th. We have Pricey in 16th as we see Santero making a move on Toma. We have Captain Blade, who is getting lapped currently by Julian, in 17th. We have Dreamsy, who I think he still has he paid? Yeah, he has. Dreamsy in 18th, and Young Breezy and his AI just taking a stroll around the Canadian Grand Prix in 19th.
Just having a bit of fun.
We're just looking at the penalties at the moment. There's only four drivers if you count Breezy, but 3 drivers without penalties. Yeah, Risa, Baraka and Shelton. Boogeyman's up to 20 seconds of penalties. Price is up to 21.
Luca going for a move on Dobby.
And he just makes it stick.
I think Dobby really messed up his race by getting that 5-second penalty.
Baraka's into the pits.
I am pretty sure he's going onto the softs.
Yeah, he's on the soft tyres.
Right.
But he may just be behind Tom. Oh, he's just ahead of Santero.
I think what he's going to try now is to push as much as he can to make sure he comes out ahead of Julian, and then just keep him behind, because Julian has the 3 seconds and he doesn't.
Yeah. He just needs to keep it clean and fast, which is very hard around this circuit.
Yeah, but if he manages to, he might get P2 depending on how fast Luca will be on his soft towards the end.
But I think Risa, I'm not sure, he may have to pit again.
He will definitely, he didn't use a different compound yet, so
he has
he was
to.
Twice on the medium, so he has to pit.
I'm not sure what lap he will pit on as Julian goes in for his stop.
Luca's setting the fast step meanwhile.
Oh, Baraka's ahead. Baraka is... Oh, no he isn't. Oh.
Ah, Julian stays ahead.
Julian stays ahead. Sector 1, that's a lapped car, which I think maybe Captain Blade. Yes, it is.
So let's... Oh, Luca very close to the back of Andy.
Yeah, it is getting... Just Corey pointing out something. It is getting pretty dark.
It really is, yeah.
So maybe in the final laps we see rain as Risa comes in for his stop. And Luca overtakes Andy before the straight, and Andy is maybe trying to make a move, but obviously Luca has the DRS advantage. Luca gets very close.
Risa on soft, as expected.
Let's see, he's gonna come out ahead of Luca.
Yeah.
He is on...
without penalty, so...
Yeah, he hasn't got any penalties on 4 lap fresher tyres. And he's 3 seconds ahead, so... Unless he makes a big mistake, I think this is his race to win.
I'm very interested, but I'm not sure if Andy will pit again.
Oh, Andy dipped on the grass a little bit and just conceded a position to his teammate Dobby as he picks up another penalty. He is up to 12 seconds.
He's on 15 lap on mediums, so
yeah,
I think he might go to the end actually.
It's going to be very difficult to take the mediums that far. So.
Yeah, it will be. I think they will definitely be in the high 60s at least.
Maybe he comes in. No, he's still going out. Luca gets another penalty. He's on 9 seconds.
That right now would drop him behind Dobby.
Baraka set a fastest lap of 109.7. Oh, I'm not sure what's happened to Dobby.
Does he have damage? Camera angle, no.
It doesn't look like he does.
No, it doesn't.
Maybe just he got onto the power too early and his rear end just stepped out. Let's hop on board with Baraka as he's getting very close to Andy. He isn't using any ERS. He gets very close through the first part. Oh, very, very close. But he will be looking to make this move going
As soon
down
as
the
possible,
straight.
yeah.
And we could see Baraka getting a P2.
Yeah, right now he is in P2 on penalties, but he has to make sure that he stays with.
Risa gets a
Oh.
penalty.
Yeah, but I don't think that will change anything.
Yeah,
to be honest.
he's way too far. As Risa sets a 192. Let's see what Baraka sets.
So
I don't think it will be. No.
No. So Baraka just has to make sure that he stays within 1 second of Julian and not pick up any penalties. And then he should be P2.
Let's have a look at the interval to the leaders. So Luca is 5.5 seconds behind Risa. And then Julian is 8.5, and then Baraka is 10.3 seconds. So yeah, at this moment in time, if he stays where he is, if Baraka stays where he is, the top three will be Risa, Baraka, and Julian.
Yeah.
We've only got 2 drivers without penalties at the moment, which are Baraka and Showen.
And Dobby gets back past his teammate.
Oh.
So I'm looking at the gap between Baraka and Julian, and it's around 2.3 to 2.4 seconds.
Yeah.
So if Julian starts pushing, if he has the tires to do so, I think it might be very, very close towards the end.
Yeah, definitely. But I think he's doing a good job of like not making the gap any bigger than it is, and the same for Baraka. It is 2.5 at the moment, Sector 1, and that's Captain Blade once again.
Baraka does have to be careful though, because he also has 2 warnings, so he can't push too much.
Yeah, actually no, that was... The yellow flags in Sector 1 was Boogeyman.
Oh, Julian is also only 1 warning away from another penalty.
Baraka goes a bit on the curb, and Julian is just starting to pull away.
Yeah.
So the only cars that are close on track is PMP Fox and Stinner. As Stinner did make a move on him to get himself up to into P8, but they are only 0.7 seconds away, and we do have Toma 0.8 seconds behind Bats at the moment.
Yeah. I think someone who might benefit from all those penalties will be in the pits. I think Showen could benefit a lot from all those penalties.
Oh yeah. So at the
90.
moment he would jump Toma. He would just jump Toma.
Yeah.
And maybe PMP Fox.
And meanwhile, Julian got another set. Oh, is it raining? It's raining, I think.
Yeah. Oh, it is.
Yeah, it started raining.
Oh. Right at the end.
Baraka dropped out of the 3 seconds, but Julian picked up another penalty.
So I still think Julian gets a move done, but it does get a compromised exit.
I think Julian or Luca doesn't really need to fight this.
No.
Because he has 3 seconds more of penalties.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see if we get some late chaos by people spinning and crashing.
Oh, we had a move from Toma who got past Bats there.
Yeah.
It was a very clean move. But Bats will have DRS. Oh, he stepped out a little bit.
And it looks like, very surprisingly, it looks like Risa is on medium traction control.
Yeah.
Or am I stupid? It did look a bit like it.
Yeah, maybe.
It doesn't really matter anyway.
Just a little bit. But maybe if we see how the final lap, it could be very, very wet for the final lap.
Yeah. So I guess that's what Reset tried to do, to stretch out the medium one. But the rain just came too late, so we went in to get another set of softs.
But I think there may be parts of the track where it does get a bit wet, but not enough to disrupt anything. Yes, Corey, it is raining. It is raining right at the end of the race.
Yeah.
It's only very light rain, so it won't affect it too much.
No. The yellow flag.
That would be breezy, I think.
Yeah. So I think Barca is.
So as it stands,
5.3.
it's very tight between Julian and Baraka.
Yeah, it is.
But as it stands, Baraka will be second.
Yeah.
And Julian will be third. And Luca will be fourth.
So, Risa coming down the straight. I would say he was very dominant. It was a very dominant race by him.
Yeah, very dominant race from Risa. From setting his time on mediums, qualifying where he did.
Wow, I think Julian might got it. I think Julian has P2.
Oh,
he does. Like just over a 10th.
Just over a 10th. 0.146 seconds. Wow.
That's
well,
crazy.
Let's see. Batson, Toma. I think Bats will get the last points position. Yes, he does.
What about Showen?
Showen, he don't.
Just
oh, he jumped. He dumped 3 drivers there.
Look at the difference between Stinner and Showen.
Wow.
So a lot of penalties ruining the one. Oh, F1-atic
goes. He goes to serve his penalty on the last lap. There we go.
Yeah, I actually agree with Anders. Very strong race from Risa there.
Yeah. So, who would you say? Of course, it says Julian, but who would you say is your driver of the day?
I think I would give it to Risa, just because he kept it clean for so many laps, only got 1 penalty, and his first stint on the mediums was so good, so I would give it to him.
It's Risa, aka Michael Schumacher.
Yeah, it is.
It's very weird seeing that.
Yeah.
Not sure if this is still going on, but let's have a look at the pit stops. I'm not sure if it's still going on for the fastest pit stop, but
Yeah, so Risa gets all 26 points, fastest lap and the win.
But I think it's Dobby. Dobby had the fastest pit stop with a 2.553.
Does he get a point for that?
I think it's like a little championship thing.
Ah, okay.
The
okay.
fastest pit stop from each race.
Okay.
But yeah. It was an interesting race, watching from our perspective, and it'll be an even more interesting race from the drivers.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to some steward reports.
Oh yeah, that'll be fun to look through. As
Yeah.
we will catch you next race, as we are heading to a lot of these drivers' home race at Zandvoort.
Oh, that's going to be an interesting one.
So yeah, we'll catch you next week for round. I believe this will be round 4, as Bahrain has been rescheduled a week after the French Grand Prix. So we will catch you for round 4 at Zandvoort next Monday.